All right. Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to Dragonforge After Dark. Well, this is gonna be our final pre-order Monday for the year. Um, this is because the distributor will be closing up orders starting this Wednesday. So if you have any GW orders, please do send them in by Wednesday at noon. So first of all, we have a very important announcement. Vaccinated players can now play inside the store again. Walk-ins are welcome, but we would prefer if you actually made a reservation through our FB page. Just show your vaccination card or otherwise proof of vaccination like Easy Consult, etc. So no problems there. Just show your proof of vaccination and feel free to play. Though of course, masks are still required. Face shields not anymore. Nakabawi na sina Bongo, so okay na. And yeah, let's get to our pre-orders. First of all, let's go through the ones from that were delayed from last week. We have the Mortisan Tithe Echelon, which is the battle force for the Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Um, as discussed before, this is actually a very good set, with the one exception of the Soul Reaper dude in the back right, who is absolute and utter trash. We hope that he gets better in a new battle tome, but time will tell. And of course, you will need like a lot of more tech guard. Mr. Do you want to build a skeleton is a mainstay in any foot Mortec list. The General Grievuses in the box is very, very good. They are they're actually very choppy, specifically in I can't remember their names. Petrifex is good with them for more survivability, but the generic one is also good. Of course, the catapult is great. I would bring like three of them if I had three of them. I only have one. Meanwhile, the angry smashy turtle in the back works very well with crematorian's Mortec guard lists, but is also good with regular Mortec guard lists. So this is actually a very good box if you are just starting out or an existing Osiarch Bone Reapers player, with the exception of this guy. This guy should probably just convert into something else. All right, so next is the Plague Fester Warband. As Michael has observed, this is really, really good, particularly if you have Dark Imperium. This plus Dark Imperium equals full army. Now, um, it does include the Plague Burst Crawler and the Plague Marines, and significantly, it has three of those Death Shroud Terminators, and those are absolute um, competitive gold. All of those. Um, the three cute little vehicles over here are no longer as competitive, but they are still pretty good. For a full review, please watch our faction focused Death Guard. Like nothing has changed since then for the Death Guard. Everything is still good. So this box is really good value for what you get. So I do recommend this for existing Death Guard players, though it doesn't contain an HQ, so you can't play it out of the box. You cannot play it out of the box if you are just starting out. It would be recommended to like pick up like Typhus or another HQ if you wanted to start out of this box. Now, new for Age of Sigmar is the Battle Tome Maggotkin of Nurgle. This is the oldest Battle Tome that has not been updated. So it's great to see it finally getting some love. Um, yeah, uh, it does contain that new character, the guy with the fly head, who luckily, also has the hooded option without the fly head, because the fly head is just disturbing. It's not as disturbing as the Dobby Golem from the Oroquar clans, but it comes pretty close. So the Rotbringer Sorcerer is the new HQ choice for the Maggotkin of Nurgle. As for what he does, we have absolutely no idea just yet. Though they're probably gonna make him good just to sell the model, and plus it's a pretty cool model. Like he has like fly wings and stuff. He's actually very cool, and I do recommend picking him up if you do have a Maggotkin of Nurgle army. Now, speaking of which, the GW is slowly phasing out start collectings and replacing them with combat patrols and for Age of Sigmar, the Vanguard boxes. And thus we have the Vanguard Maggotkin of Nurgle. The Vanguard Maggotkin of Nurgle actually has these I can't remember what these fat boys are called, but they're the m- uh yeah, the Putrid Blight Kings. Yes, the Putrid Blight Kings. Um it has the gods. I can't remember what this guy is called. Like there are just so many demon HQs. It has like um plague bearers, and it has two of the fly boys. Um Absolutely everything in this box is good value for a starting Maggotkin of Nurgle player. Um, I have particularly seen bat reps of the Blight Kings just tank an excessive amount of hits, and let's wait to see with the new Battle Tome how good they're gonna be. But I expect them to still be really good. Now, we also have the War Scroll cards, Maggotkin of Nurgle for pre-order. So if you're a guy who likes to have all the War Scroll cards right in front of them, along with some tokens and like some battle tactics, you should definitely pick this up. Like I particularly love that it comes with tokens that you can use in your games. Now, um, if you remember the combat patrol that came out for orcs, it came with entirely new boys and deaf coptas. Now the boys and the deaf coptas will be sold separately and are available for pre-order. So just message us and say we want the new boys, and we will get you the new boys. And the deaf coptas are particularly interesting because we haven't seen them since the assault on Black Reach, where afterwards the orcs completely forgot how to make helicopters. Yeah. So now a lot of you have been waiting for this. The Shadow Turon, yes. The new Adeptus Custodes box set, the Shadow Turon. Just kidding. The Shadow Throne. So Shadow Throne includes both Custodes, a Custodes army and Gene Stealer Cult's army. Now, in terms of playability, the I we have yet to see what the new characters do, but they're probably going to be very killy. Um, the Alris Custodians right now are very, very good, and the Sisters of Silence are really good for kill team. But that may change with the new codex. The new codexes for both factions are coming out in January. So if you're looking to start either of these two armies, it's really gonna be good to split this. Like definitely split this. This is really good value because like everything in the banana side is like incredibly expensive. So if you think that there's just like a few models in the banana side, like the Gene Sealer cult side looks so much more sulit, that is a lie. That is completely wrong, because the added value of these things are like incredibly expensive. So this is definitely one of those box sets to pick up, and definitely keep an eye out on the codexes when they release in January. Now, this Saturday we're gonna be having our Adeptus Titanicus primer. So we're gonna uh, go through the rules of the game, go through the different titans that you can play, um, and the just some general mechanics like you can play traitor, you can play loyalist. We're not gonna go into every single legio because that will take us hours, and there are already very good guides out there that are updating all the time. But we will be giving you a general primer of how to get started with Adeptus Titanicus. So look forward to that. And once again, as an announcement, vaccinated individuals can now play in the store. So just present your proof of vaccination. And while walk ins are welcome, we would prefer you make a reservation just to make sure that no one's playing, for example, a 2,000 point game when you walk in and are thus unable to play. So to avoid disappointment, check ahead. And that's about it. So we'll be seeing you this Saturday for our Adeptus Titanicus primer. Our special guests will be Vian the Child and Master Jeff. So we basically have the child, the middle-aged man, and the old man uh, joining us on Saturday. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge, and we'll see you then. And remember, chicks dig giant robots.